Do you know what your skill set is worth or what your labor is worth on the open market? You see, if you don't know the answer to this question, you run the risk of being underpaid and undervalued for the work that you do. Now, I was recently speaking with a client who's been at the same job for the last 10 years. And in that time, they haven't received many pay raises, and the pay raises that they have received have not really kept up with inflation. It's simply not enough. But as we all know, over the last 10 years, the prices of things have continued to increase. Everything is more expensive now, and this particular client is struggling to make ends meet. They're struggling to stretch their already tight budget even further. And what I told them is this: there's only so much cost cutting you can do. There's only so many expenses you can get rid of. At a certain point, you have to look at the other side of the equation, and that other side is making more money. How much income are you actually bringing in? Are you earning what your skill set, what your knowledge, what your labor is actually worth? Are you being fairly compensated for all of those things? Part of that is understanding what you can get on the open market with those skills and that knowledge. Do you have an idea of that? Have you been looking around at other jobs? Have you been looking at what you can actually be getting if you apply to other places? It's great to be loyal to a company. It's great to have your friends there. But when you get comfortable, when you've been doing the same thing for a long time, companies know this and they take advantage of that. They know they don't have to pay you as much because the benefit of you being comfortable can outweigh that. Get comfortable being uncomfortable and start figuring out what it is you're actually worth. How much money can you actually be bringing in to support yourself and your family? And that means either asking for a raise that can keep pace with inflation every single year, or two, it means finding yourself a new job. Whatever that choice is, if you don't advocate for yourself, you're going to be missing out because no one is going to do that for you. So make sure you're advocating for yourself and make sure you're being fairly compensated for the work that you do.